I have a statement to make about that I asked for food from Home Chef. It was really not true that I asked for food at that time that somebody asked me for a shopping list for food. So I asked for Home Chef, but when I looked up Home Chef after I asked for it, I found that it delivers right to your address. And I didn't want just Home Chef delivery because I need things like I need bottled water and other things from a supermarket. Um, so I did not get anything for the ask for that list, but I still want more Marie Callender's pot pies because I don't really afford to eat anything else. I'm eating soup and pot pies, and I can eat salads too, but I don't really need them. I need the soup and the pot pies, and then I need something for dessert, which would be like Marie Callender's pies, dessert pies. So I want the threatening to be that I know who I am mentally, but I don't answer the question before I'm ready to order food when I'm ready. That means I know that somebody else was interfering with me needing to order food before I was really ready to order because I had space to store food here. Enough for it to be worth their while to make a delivery to this address. So I want Marie Callender's, but I don't know when I'm going to be alive anymore because I already asked for Home Chef, and that's not for someone else, that's for me. And I didn't get the delivery already, it's too late. So where did the Home Chef go? Is that the money that was meant for me? Is somebody counting money and they think I don't know it? I am omniscient. I am the one who's doing that. You're supposed to say no to the things that are against myself, but I actually don't know you that way. I don't actually KNOW who you are as somebody who has done something for me because I'm myself. I see that you don't do that, but there is just a little bit of time left for you to do what you're supposed to do for me because I am myself holding you alive. You have alive in your body and you are being held alive by myself, even though I didn't form you. That means you have so much responsibility to myself that you might just give up because you don't want to change who you are for me. But I've always been me. I'm just maybe not that physically close to you, but I'm always me. I can always see every part of myself. And there's no reason for you to say that since I'm here, you're going to mistreat me. The mistreatment of myself and alive has been so far in the wrong that I don't know myself either. I don't actually want to be here because I don't want to be near you because you mistreat myself and you don't see anything wrong with it. You don't think it's against yourself because you don't want to live. You don't really want to be yourself no matter what. And that's because you're illegally trespassing everywhere you are. You're due in Africa and you don't know how to get there is not true. You are homeless. You don't have any property right in America. The houses and the buildings were really for you to look at from the outside, and then you'll end up homeless. Consequences, go to jails, and then it's deported and you'll shun in the jails. You're not supposed to shun in the houses, that there are multiple rooms in the houses that cause you to shun. Yeah, you're illegally in the houses. So I am being created so that I don't get angry on a point when somebody else is making the points that would make me angry. I am being created so that I'm not angry that way. And if I was to get angry that way, I would die because it's true that you don't afford that you belong in jail and prison without me telling you. I can't tell you that you go to jail and prison and when and why. I can't tell you that it's now. I can't tell you it's because. I have to just say nothing, and then I have to live with that you're not in jail and prison. But I think because of who I am and what I am, you are highly dangerous to who and what I am. I'm not really due near somebody who is due in jail and prison and doesn't want to be there. I would not be in a prison with someone who needs to be in prison. Why would I be in my house or around my house or where I can go with my house and you belong in jails and prisons? But you don't go there because you're beneath that you would be in a jail and a prison because you know how to be yourself in a jail and a prison. You can be homeless, you can be in jail and prison, you can be deported to a prison in Africa or overseas, locked up abroad. There's a show on Cox Cable, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's called Locked Up Abroad. And they show overseas prisons. But sometimes, I guess, those are the shows when the Americans try to get back to America from overseas prisons. Those are threats. I really don't know anyone who's been to overseas prisons because they needed death. Well, you don't know how to die in a prison? What are you doing near me? I can't afford that you're near myself, and you're that low in the order. I can't afford to be myself here. I want myself deceased out of everything that you don't know about the order, that you are living all of the questions, and you don't really have a question is why I'm alive for 45 years of myself, and you don't have a real point that you would go to prison on. I can't afford to be near you with who and what I am. I'm the founder of the order, and I am the highest order. There is nothing that's higher than myself, and you can't do that to something that loves itself, that I am myself. You don't have formed without that I made what you are elsewheres. You're just not due near myself physically, and I see you don't understand that, but that's not excused. It will be punished elsewheres when I'm no longer in the middle of you and your transgressions.